In the spring of 1937, Roy was taking a mechanic with him to fly from Anchorage to Cordova to change his Waco biplane from wheels to floats to prepare for the summer flying season. Roy had the first airborne radio in Alaska on board, but hadn't finished installing it or checking it out. Severe storms reduced the visibility to zero, so Roy had to find a place to get down. A snow-covered lake on an island appeared to be about his only option. The spring ice was not strong enough to support the plane on wheels, so the Waco broke through the ice and nosed over. It was in a very isolated part of the Prince William Sound area, far from any civilization. They found shelter in a cave for several days while they finished installing the radio and started broadcasting SOS messages several times a day without being sure their messages were really going out. Fortunately, a cabin boy on the Coast Guard cutter Haida was playing with the radio while the radio man was at dinner and picked up the SOS on an obscure shortwave frequency. The cutter sent a team to shore in a lifeboat, then came over snow-covered terrain, locating the stranded aviators by firing rifles and getting return fire in reply. The cutter brought the three to Cordova, where they arranged a flight back to Anchorage. Roy sent a telegram from the Coast Guard cutter to his family in Anchorage to let them know they had been rescued. The weather turned cold again, which thickened the ice on the lake, and they flew a Woodley Airways Travelair on skis back to the Waco with a replacement propeller and a set of skis for the downed plane. After patching up the Waco, they flew the planes out, flying over the Haida to wave a great big thank you. Bill Lear publicized Roy's experience widely to promote the use of radios in airplanes. At the time, he was trying to develop radios compact enough to put in automobiles and hoped to sell radios for airplanes. Years later, he would become famous for developing the Learjet.